Jeff, number one, so long as you are doing development that is meant for the public, it doesn't matter where money comes from, so long as that money goes to the public, because it belongs to the public. We are given money, NGCDF, a percentage given for bursaries and other departments, and I would support my brother Ndindi Nyoro by stating clearly that even you don't have even to explain where money is coming from, Ndindi, so long as that money is going to the people. Because who is benefiting is not you. It's the students who are benefiting from your program. And that is what we need. Those people who have a problem with Ndindi, they are people who fear reasoning. These are people who are ordinary leaders. We need extraordinary leaders, not just ordinary leaders. Jeff, when it comes to bursaries, the reason why I focus on education so much is because I'm a product of education. Were it not for education, Jeff, I would have never come to Nairobi. I came to Nairobi in the year 2007. For education. Were it not for education, I would have never been a student leader. Were it not for education, I would have never been a member of parliament. Jeff, the same opportunity that I was given while I was in primary school, while I was in secondary school, while I was at the university, is the same opportunity that I wake up every single day in the morning to give to a child, to put a smile on the face of that child. Because I know, Jeff, that if a child tells me, if a parent tells me that their children have no school fees, at some point in life I lacked fees. I know what it is to lack fees. If a parent or a person tells me that they are sleeping without food, they are going hungry, I know what hunger is. I've slept without food at some point in my life. And therefore, because of that, Jeff, I know what my mom went through. We held our first fundraiser, Jeff, to take me to Kisumu Boys High School. The guest of honor, a respectable man that up to date, I educate his child. And it is because of the love that I have for him. What he had, he gave us all. He had 200 shillings. We collected a total of 900 Kenya shillings. 900? 900 Kenya shillings. But people were coming so happy to contribute for me. The house was full. Removing 10 shillings, 20 shillings. Because of that 10 shillings, Jeff, I'm here today as a member of parliament. And that is why when it comes to education of a child in this nation, I will do everything and stop at nothing to ensure that I give my people bursaries. And I'm going to do it from the date 20th day of January 2026. I'm going to communicate on my program on how I'll issue bursaries to my people. Because, Jeff, I would rather not build roads, but educate a child. That child will come and build roads. Because I can build a road after 10, 15 years, the road is done. But if I educate a child, that child will come and build these roads. Jeff, a parent, even those who didn't go to school like my own mom, wakes up very early in the morning just to sell mboga. Very early in the morning, doing very odd jobs. You get out of this place, tomorrow morning when you come here, Jeff, you will find our mothers outside here, going to wash clothes, seated in rain.
At Kasuku Center, I see them all the time.
Jeff.
Yes.
Just looking for 200 shillings so that they can educate their children. But I want to advise them never to give up. It doesn't matter how much time it will take, but that child that you are struggling for as a parent, one day will remove you from that son.
So why, Didi, why are MPs from Wajir or Northeastern, why are they criticizing you then? What's the deal?
Jeff, if I can defend my brother.
Yes.
They lack a vision. That is as simple as that. They are on a mission, but they lack a vision. A mission to destroy the lives of those who elected them. But we have a vision to transform this nation into a better place. Jeff, me and you, we individuals, life is temporal. Tomorrow we will not be here. The greatest legacy that I want to leave behind is a legacy that I will be told that you took my child to school. That a person one day in life will tell me, Babu, because of you, I'm a doctor. Because of you, I'm a teacher. Because of you, I'm a business person. That is the legacy that I want to leave. Jeff, let me tell you one thing as a leader. That a mango does not eat a mango fruit. A guava does not eat itself. The mango fruit is eaten by the eater. But the MPs who are criticizing development, they are mangoes who are eating themselves. For us, we want to offer. We want to offer to be eaten. We want to offer to be used, even misused by our constituents, as long as we deliver them to the city of victory.
I think on that question, Jeff, I also want to extend respect to the readers because
they're not respecting you. Clearly, they're not respecting you.
I have not seen any, unless maybe I have not seen any directly doing so, because and I'm saying so because every area has its own dynamics, and nasijaribu kutetea mtu. And they have their own whatever they want to achieve. And I think what we are doing is just to show that there are some things that are doable. And I demonstrated, even as I come in for my colleagues, I demonstrated yesterday, Jeff, that there are some things collectively we can do as leaders, myself and the other members of parliament, that can actually go a long haul when it comes to alleviating the issues that are there in our education sector. And I'll go direct, and especially to the senior secondary schools, and the solution we can provide, not just talking, but actually together provide. The current enrollment in our senior secondary schools is maybe around 3.2 million learners. And what we need to do, Jeff, is to provide, together all of us, just around 30 billion shillings to make education in our basic institution of basic education, and just citing senior secondary as an example, to make it totally free and totally free.
Okay, real quick, before we go to break, Fred Obach-Machoka, the blackest man in Black Africa. He wants to know real quick, how did Ndindi raise funds for development of those classrooms and feeding of the children? How do you raise the funds? Real quick, I mean, don't be too technical.
Jeff, I think I've explained the issue about how we optimize our resources.
Yeah.
I was describing how we do labor-based and etc, etc. But allow me to also make the point that I was trying to finish. Even as we are talking, Jeff, there are some things that must not wait for any election cycle to be made an election material.
Yes, yes.
And I want me and all my colleagues, there is something we have to put behind us. That is providing totally free basic education to Kenyans. And I was trying to
the way Kibaki wanted it.
Yes, and I'm trying to give an example of senior secondary school in 1 minute. We need around 30 billion shillings to make all our day schools free and totally free, including lunch program, because that is the kind of fees.
All you need is 30 billion.
We need 30 billion as a country. And my proposal is this way, Jeff, because I believe it's doable now, because great ideas must not be postponed.
No.
CDF, currently we have a budget of 15 billion nationally. So Kiharu, for example, now is receiving 202 million shillings. So every constituency is receiving an average of 200 million shillings. We can collectively, as colleagues, actually say that, or come up with a conclusion, we need to give up 10 billion shillings to go into a kitty. We may call day school, we may call it day school kitty. Our governors also give bursaries, including today scholars. They can contribute another 10 billion shillings to that kitty.
Makes it 20?
The national government may stop the renovations we keep on doing every year. They also donate only 10 billion.
That's 30.
30.
That's 30.
So that the other problems we may end up dealing with as a member of parliament is now bursaries to borders and those in colleges and the rest. Okay. Because if we don't provide basic education totally free, we are alienating so many people out of a system that should work for everyone.
Gentlemen, why aren't you two running for president and Deb? Why aren't you taking it the next step? In fact, I want to take a break, come back and ask you, you want to run for governor of Nairobi?
I'll explain that.
Okay. What happens to Dimples?
Jeff, you know, a man without patience to even sit in class to do his own exams can never have patience to solve challenges that are affecting Nairobians.
Didi, how about you? Governor, Muranga?
Talk about that.
Oh my. Oh my. You need to stay tuned for that. And what is this with you people flashing guns? I mean, come on. Kila mtu ako pinned siku hizi ni aje?
This time I was on the receiving.
It
was an occupational hazard.
Okay, we'll talk about that.